Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using the new Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams collection for my layout. Right here I'm showing you all these pieces that I had fussy cut. At this point in time I had ordered some of the papers, and I also believe I had received, or I had purchased actually, the 12 by 12 paper pad. I did not get the ephemera pack, so I fussy cut out a ton of the papers, some florals, the frames, butterflies. I even fussy cut out the there's a paper that has the calendars of the months, so I even had cut some of those out. I have since found and purchased the ephemera pack, but at this point when I did this layout I did not have that. So this photo that I am going to be scrapbooking is a photo of Brandis when she was pregnant with Adele. I still have not finished all of the photos of Kayla or of Brandy when they were pregnant, so I'm still working on that. They're very good to use when I have this feminine type product, so I do like to use their photos with that. But this year I am back to doing Project Life again, so I am also trying to do 12 by 12s that are more current. So probably their pregnancy photos and also their baby, the photos of their babies, will probably kind of filter in a little bit of the gaps because I'm just trying to do more current stuff with my own family and my own self. So right here I had taken this, or I had received this photo of Brandy, and then I had taken a screenshot of what she had said on Facebook about how she was feeling at this point in time, and I cut it into a little strip and put it on a tag, and that I'm going to slip behind that photo. So it's kind of like a little bit of journaling, so when she gets this layout she can pull out that little tab and see what she said. Now I know she can look on Facebook and see what she was thinking at that time, but Facebook might not always be there, who knows. So it is printed back behind that photo. Now as you can see, all these things, or all these pieces that I'm using, as I mentioned before, are all fussy cut. So pretty much the theme of this layout is fussy cutting. And my husband and I went into town last weekend, so we were in the car for quite a bit of time, probably about an hour or so. And I took a piece of this Maggie Holmes paper with all the butterflies on it, and I fussy cut out every single butterfly that was on that piece of paper. So I want to give away, and I will show you these at the end of the video. I had fussy cut all those butterflies out. I'm going to give those away. So if you want to leave a comment, I will. If you love fussy cutting, or maybe just like the paper and don't want to fussy cut it, whatever the case may be, if you want those butterflies, just leave me a comment and I will do a drawing probably in a week or so and send those to somebody. Because really I was just trying to find something to do in the car. Now of course I did fussy cut them myself in a car, so there's a bump, oops. Bye butterfly antenna, you know, things like that could happen, who knows. Right here I just showed you my glue, and I was just signifying that I am going to glue these down. I'm going to go away and I will be right back. I do that a lot just because the gluing down process is pretty, not necessarily boring, but it's just, it takes me a long time. It takes me a very long time. And as you can see, some of the placements of the, like that butterfly over on the right hand side is a little bit different than it was before. Previously that flower was down lower and it had two butterflies there. I took that second butterfly away and moved up the flower. So right there I was just showing you that that piece on the side does pull out, and I'm pointing at these flowers, telling you that I think I'm going to pop those up on some foam tape so they can have a little bit of dimension. Underneath that photo you can see I put two doilies. I was too busy chit-chatting about my fussy cutting to be talking about it, but I put 2 doilies underneath that photo, and they are the Cambridge doilies. I had ordered those off of Amazon, and I got like 1,000 of them or something ridiculous like that. I'll also put some of those in with those butterflies, those fussy cut butterflies. I pulled out the Heidi Swap color Shine in Gold, and I am just giving that a splatter around the page. And this time, it doesn't happen every time, but sometimes I get that greasy ring around the splats, and I didn't care for that. So I went ahead and pulled out this pin right here. It's a Uniball Signo, and it is in white. And I am going to go ahead and draw circles around the dots that have the grease marks. It doesn't make a big difference, but it makes me feel better that I can't see the grease marks. It just looks like they're outlined in person. And it doesn't really, I don't know, I mean, it doesn't stand out to you or anything, but you can't see the greasy looking bits. So I'm pleased with that. That makes me happy because I don't like that effect at all. Not even a little bit. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time going around the dots that have that. But then it doesn't really tie in that much. So I am going to, here in a minute, pull out some of the Dilution spray in white. This here is a chipboard piece. Oh, yeah, there's the Dilution spray in white. I'm going to drop that around the page just so there's some white that can tie in with the rings that go around those gold circles. If you are up close and personal and see it real well, it'll make those tie in a little bit better. This chipboard piece is Dreams. It is from the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams collection, and that's just going to serve as the title. I did put over to the right of the photo, you see that October card. This photo was taken in October, and I didn't do any journaling. I'm going to let Brandy go ahead. She can do that under the Dreams, or over to the right. She can not do it if she doesn't want to, but she could put whatever she wants on this page. I did pull out some gold chipboard hearts, and I'm going to put those around the page. I think I put 4 of those down. The top part of my layout is off the screen, so sorry about that. And I think after I put the chipboard hearts down, I don't think I do anything else. I am going to show you some close-ups, and then after I'm going to, put the layout up toward the camera right here so you can see it up close, and then I'm going to show you the fussy cut butterflies that you can receive, whoever I draw, and at the end I'm going to have some still photos. So that is the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I have some comments I still need to respond to. This past week and a half I've just been, I don't know. I want to say busy, but I haven't really been busy. I've just been like, bleh. You know how that goes. So I am going to get back to every comment here probably tomorrow. It is Friday. This will go up on Saturday. So probably Sunday I will sit down and make sure I take care of responding to everybody. I do apologize to that. I appreciate the comments, and I feel bad when I cannot respond immediately. I know that's just not, I don't know. I like it when people respond to me immediately, so I will try and do better with that going forward. Anyway, I thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.